Hello, 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 you all. Welcome to Living Shadow Tarot. Oh my goodness. So, I'm sitting here meditating. Okay, got my tea. So happy. I was trying to decide which deck to use today, so I pulled out, the cards and everything. I was shuffling, like, do I feel like I'm doing this one? These already came out. King of Swords, Eight of Swords. So, we're just going to just do the reading from there. Someone is stuck in something, or someone thinks that they're stuck in something. So this is Mercury is moving into Taurus. Um, that happens as of the recording of this video. That would be tomorrow. Okay. This is staying there for a whole month. So I mean, this video is good for a month to tell you what is going on when that happens or why you're thinking certain things. So, or even if you have a Mercury Taurus, this may clear up some things. You know what I'm saying? I just do the readings, okay, y'all. I'm not trying to be all whatever. What they tell me to do, when I just do it, and I do whatever. Okay. Gotta get that out there first. The Empress, yes. Okay, so this is what I was thinking when I was meditating on energy, right? We're in Empress energy, right? That's all, because, okay, so the Empress is Libra and Taurus, right? It's Venus. So, with Mercury moving into Taurus, it's like you're moving into this energy where you're thinking about what it is that you want, especially what it is that you want to attract with the Taurus, because Taurus don't move; they just sit there. No offense, not to be offensive to any people who are Tauruses out there, because we love you. It's just there's a thing that it's like, it's like the bull. You just kind of sit and lounge, and stuff comes to you. That's kind of how it's supposed to be, though. You don't chase, you attract. Okay, this is the type of energy. So, our thoughts, right? You can't be in a mental prison during this time, because our thoughts are what's going to lead us to attracting the things that we want. So, if you're having closed minds about anything, or restricting yourself mentally from anything, or having things that you don't want to think about or you don't want to touch, you may not be able to get some light and some love in those areas, because that's what this is supposed to bring. So do be careful of that. Just be open with yourself. Be open-minded. Be open-minded. It's not everything is always going to be bad off the beginning. It's just because like something may seem a little off doesn't necessarily mean like trust it if it seems a little off. Don't just jump flying into it or anything like that. But you know what I mean. Like if something seems a little bit off, then maybe it's one of those where you gotta like let me get some more information first. It's that type of thing. But in this energy. Yeah. We got the Three of Cups and the Emperor. Both of those flipped over. And the Judgment card was the other card that was there. Okay, so I take this one too. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, family. Okay. So, with the Three of Cups and the Emperor, right? There's a reunion and reconciliation that wants to be had here. Could very well be twin flame. I'm just saying it. I don't want to trigger nobody or get anybody mad or like this is whatever blah blah blah. This is, I mean, if that comes out in the reading like that, it comes out in the reading like that. Emperor and Empress together trying to reunite. On this side here, we got the Emperor with the Judgment and the Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. So there's been a decision about the family situation or the court situation or the children's situation. If anybody's been following that saga, I guess that's been going on everywhere, it feels like here there has been a decision involved. Okay, with the judgment has come down upon whatever that situation was over there. Looks like some reflection work has been done too as well on the Emperor's side. We have Five of Swords here and the Queen of Cups, and we also have the Six of Swords. Five of Swords, Queen of Cups, Six of Swords. So, someone was trying to tell someone to leave someone alone. But they... It's like someone was trying to tell someone not to love. And it made them run away. Like, it made them scared. But the Six of Swords, it's like, you know, this is fleeing. I know I should have held the other cards up as well, but whatever, I'm reading. I gotta do whatever I need to get this message out. Okay, because, for real. But that left someone depressed? I'm not really getting depressed. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Okay, so that was Four of Pentacles. This did come out in the reverse. Okay. This sort of freed someone up. Because someone was really, really down and looking down and really being, you know, depressed and worried so much, right? And it's like, when you take some of that out of it, then you're no longer, like, gripping for dear life. You're allowing it to flow, right? You gotta let the flow happen. And by letting the flow happen is when things actually happen, because you're not forcing it. You're giving it up and saying, okay, so I'm not putting my energy into doing this because this is not my job to do, type thing, right? This is my job is to do whatever it is I was told to do over here, doing this and this and this type thing. I don't know how else to explain that, but that's like really the energy I'm really getting. It's like you're on that, like if I do this and this and this and this and this to make myself feel better, to really boss up into the Empress mode that I really know that I can be, know that I am, then the rest of the stuff is not going to be an issue. We got all these cards in the world. Nine of Cups came out, King of Cups came out, everything else in the deck came out. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Three of Swords, Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Swords, Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. God damn. Oh my goodness, that is every dang on thing. Okay. So, oh my, the Magician right here. So, someone is trying to create a hell of a lot of confusion. Or someone is in a hell of a lot of confusion with this King of Swords and Eight of Swords that first came out. That's what made me want to do the reading. I was like, somebody is trapped in some kind of thought process, and they're not seeing something. And with this Magician being Mercury, this tells me with this. So, with this, this may be, you can have what you want, but you gotta be open to receiving it in a different way than how you want it to be, right? Because Taurus can be really, really stubborn. I mean, all the other sides can be, but Taurus is like, I don't even know. It's like beyond the map. Anyway. They're stubborn. So, it's like, you can get what you want, but you have to be open to it. That's just like how it's like you gotta really open up your thought process. Okay, listen to Out of Body, Out of Mind. It's my Shadow Subliminal on my other page. It's gonna be deemed up there at about 9 minutes in, which I need to write down because Lord knows I'm not going to probably remember. Let's do 9 minutes. Okay. Oh look, that's the one that goes on in the background. See, there you go. You get part of it. Ain't fair. But that's kind of what you need right here. Oh yeah, we got King of Wands at the bottom over here. Confidence. To see through the delusion. There's a delusion you gotta see through. And it's so it's like a test, right? This one might be a test. Because if you can see through the delusion, if you can see through the mental fog, if that makes sense. Because we're so, a lot of times we are so stubborn and we don't want to believe that we even have any mental fog, that so that we can't even see through it. And that's part of the whole process. If you admit it, then it's like, oh, I do have it. Then you start being able to see through it because you recognize and you understand, and then it becomes a lot easier. I don't know who needs to hear this, but somebody needed to hear this today. So, think of how it resonates. If this hits you, it hits you. If it don't, it don't. I'm trying to do this out the kindness of my heart to help as many people as I possibly can. And I got other things. Ooh, Two of Swords came out again over here. So there's other things. There's you may get messages from birds. I got that too. Birds may be a thing. Or pay attention to what birds are like, come around you or come near you. Look them up. Whatever bird may come near you. They're trying to give you, you have decisions to make, and they're trying to give you some more clarity about the decision you need to make. I think they're questioning what it is you need to know. Like, what do you need to know to give you the whatever the gumption, whatever the confidence with this King of Wands? What do you have that would give you the confidence to do what needs to be done? That's what it sounds like to me. Because they're like, okay, so we've been talking, yeah. Eight of Swords came right back up again. So Eight of Swords, Eight of Swords. They don't even know why you're stuck. This is Spirit doesn't even know why you're stuck. Okay, we got these two eights here. Spirit doesn't even know why you're stuck. Yes, and okay, so I have to say it. So underneath this King of Wands on this deck is the Six of Cups, right? So Six of Cups, Six of Swords. We got two sixes and two eights over here. So, oh, excuse me, three six. No, we got, no, it's just two sixes. Sorry, sorry, y'all. I'm just looking at these other, all these other numbers: the 4 and the 5 and the 10 and the 3. 3, 4, 5. So. And we get the Queen of Cups came right back out again. So you see I'm pulling from a whole different deck. You see these cards is jumping out. I'm not doing nothing. We got the Hierophant, the Sun, and the Nine of Wands. So this situation... okay, somebody's in a situation where this has been like a long, dragged out fight. I'm really catching here from this Judgment and the Ten of Pentacles, right? And this Nine of Wands. This has been a long, dragged out fight. You've been stuck in. You haven't even really even been able to, excuse me, show love or receive love with this Queen of Cups. You haven't been able to really show love or receive love. Your heart has been blocked off completely. Okay. We got this Hierophant over here, which again comes out over this King of Swords, Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, Queen of Cups. There, which is further in saying this has been a long time. You know, it's been a long time where you've been manipulated to not be able to fail, and you've been blinded to it. This is real deep here. It's like both things are happening, but it's in two separate kind of ways. Over here, there's like an entrapment. And again, it could be with court here with the Ten of Pentacles in this Judgment. It could be a court thing as well, but it's like some kind of entrapment that makes you feel like you're like some kind of space, or like person in your presence that makes you feel like you can't be open-hearted. And this is about so many like words and manipulations and just things said to you and things like shown to you that make you sort of like spiritual lessons that maybe you've learned from other people that you're not allowing, like letting go of, which I will attest. I'm I'm trying to let go of a lot of things right now. So I will say that. So I will take that part for me. Because the rest of this, I don't know. But I will take that part by letting go some stuff. Because that is definitely a thing. So, well, first let me get my Shadow Oracle deck to find out what's hidden in the shadows. This one is available on my site. Link is in the description below. I'm also available for personal readings. Link is in the description below. Also, if you want to check out other things that's on my shop, links in the description below. I do have lots of metaphysical items. There's crystals. There's astral dice. There's candles. I believe the candles went up this morning. If not this morning, it was tomorrow. I don't remember. But there's things. So, check out the things. Oh, there we go. That tells you right there. I'm telling you, this deck is direct, okay? It's my deck. I made it. It's 120 cards. It's a big deck, okay? It's a very direct big deck. Narcissistic and Aries. Bam. There it is. Somebody is... This is a very controlling energy, very narcissistic energy. This is that is why it's like all this manipulation, all this mind and trickery and entrapment. This is what they do. This is mental isolation. Okay, I think people oftentimes when we talk about that, we talk about physical isolation, like you're no longer around the people, but there's mental isolation as well, where you don't feel like you can even talk to anybody else about anything because no one's going to understand you or how they try to have you on these little puppet strings. It's a full thing. It's a full thing. So this is maybe why this has been like hard for me to read, because this whole situation which has been triggering. I hope it wasn't triggering to somebody else out there, but again, it flew right out. So we gotta like address it. Yes, that Aries card flew out too. That to me is mostly, I mean, you could be dealing with Aries. This could be someone with Aries in their chart. This could be, again, reaffirming the Emperor energy, and which is someone who's just kind of childish. I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, but that they are the first sign. We are in, this is like, the new year. We're in the beginning, so it's like starting over with a cycle type thing. You could be dealing with someone or something that's, or like some sort of like, or even just the abuse from a narcissistic person that is resurfacing itself back up again. I'll put it that way. So even if this is not a current thing happening in your life right now, like if you're not currently dealing with a particular person face to face right now, this could be this type of energy, this point of pinpoint in your mind that it's time to heal this section of your brain that was hurt by this particular type of abuse that happened in your life before. Okay, so that's why these readings can really be timeless. Most, like, you know, I'm talking about this astrology stuff because I'm really trying to get it and understand it more, and hopefully I can help other people get it and understand it more, what's going on, what's happening in the current moment as they're feeling it. But as far as like what's these energies and relationships that come up and things like that, these different traumas that pop up in our minds during these different transitions, these don't have to be the people that's in your direct life in this moment. This could just be the energy that's popping back up because it's time. The spirit guides are telling you it is time to heal this part of your brain so that you can keep moving forward. And I hope I'm making that as clear as I possibly can. I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything like that. I'm just, you know, that's what happens. And I think people are afraid to feel it, but you have to feel it to heal it. That's I'm telling you, you got to feel it to heal it. That's just what it is. And it is a rough road, but you start, I mean, people, a lot of people really do see blessings when they do stuff. You know, there's blessings that come when you put in the work. And all the people who are hating are just mad because they're not putting in the work. But if they actually did it for themselves and they would see for themselves, they can get things for themselves, then maybe they wouldn't be so bad. But that's what these type of people do. They don't try and do anything for themselves. They want to put you on puppet strings, and they want you to do everything for them, as they just sit there and they feel like it's their full-time job to try to control you, instead of trying to just control themselves. In which they could have just if they can try to control themselves, they'd have been further along than what it was they was trying to do, trying to manipulate everybody else to do all the stuff for them. I don't know if they ever caught that, if they ever understood that, but that's, you know what I'm saying? It's like that type of thing. It's like, you spend so much time trying to make me do this, and this. You could have been did this and this your dang on self. If you wanted done right, do it yourself type thing. Look for fairies, number 30. This is the self-care oracle. Um, Here we go. Jill Pine, I think her name is. If you want the link to that, I will put that in the description or in the comment section too. If I can find it. Yeah, make it altar number 16. So I'm talking to somebody who needs to create a spiritual place in their home, right? You may want to look up. There's Vastu and different things and feng shui and whatever else to find out what the best spot for you is. But you want to make a spot in your home where you can just sit and sort of just be, whether that be your room, whether that be some other spot in the corner, whether that's some secret closet thing. I don't know, whatever But you make some spot in there for you, so you can really like tap into your own power. Um, if you need crystals or anything like that, they are available in the site. I do have candles. What else? What else? There's Palo Santo, sage, all those things. So if you need a space, we can just go down there and find some stuff. Hopefully, I believe I have it to be very reasonably priced, but I'm the one who did it, so just saying. Look for fairies. So this is like, look for your signs and synchronicities, right? People, we see them and we ignore them. You're not supposed to ignore them. It may be hard. Sometimes I know for me, I will see it and I'm like, oh, I gotta make like a mental note of doing that later, right? Not, and I shouldn't do that. I should just do it right then. But also, um, make a habit to like write it down. So like if I'm like driving, like last times I will go drive, okay. Especially I live in like whatever by I don't know. I mean it's not like in the country, but it's like I'm close to the country, so I can see like people like I can see animal spirits last time. So like I'll see like chickens or whatever, blah 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 blah, blah. And then like, oh, make a mental note to like look at that, or this is what's going on, or this was a sign here, blah 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 blah. Like, especially if I'm just letting them lead me, but just let them lead you. Yeah, nourish your temple, number 38. Bam. Okay. Love your body. Watch what you eat. Okay. Um, I'm really catching today. Like today might be a salad day for you, or something, or them being like change up your diet so you're not eating like the same. So you don't want to eat meat all the time type thing. You want to have a mixed diet. That's what it's telling me in here. You want to have a mixed diet. Um, Variety, because these different foods. This says you are what you eat. Different foods are different frequencies as well. So if you're eating certain things, you're going to vibe a little bit on like a certain level here as well. I hope I'm making sense when I say that. Like you do, it's like if you eat like better, or I wouldn't even say better food, but like if you eat McDonald's every day, you're gonna be in like it's a mindset that kind of comes along with that, and I don't want to be rude or talk about people who do that. I'm just saying in general, like there is a mindset that comes with that versus someone who eats KFC every single day versus someone who cooks every single day. There's a different mindset involved in these different things that we don't really think about, and we may not really even judge people for, because Lord knows I don't really want to judge anybody for anything. I'm just saying that is like, we shouldn't be so afraid to step outside the box, and I'm really getting with this energy for this transition that's happening, that's going on right now, or going on in your life right now. It's calling for you to really open up your mind and really and recognize when something is happening to you, when someone is trying to like control you or persuade you or do something that you don't really want to do, and be more like decisive. I'm kind of getting as well. Be more decisive about what it is that you want in your life, thinking about what it is that you want in your life and attracting what it is that you want in your life and not what someone else wants for you or someone else is telling you that you want for yourself. You know, only you can tell you who you are. Only you can prevent wildfires. But it's like only you can can like tell yourself who you are, and only you can raise yourself up out of it. No one else is going to be able to do that for you. Well, that is for somebody. I do want to thank you all for watching. Oh, we gotta get the ding. That is calming though. It really is. I do want to thank you all for watching. Please like the video if you liked the video. Leave a comment in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel. Share with everybody you know. If you know someone's going through a trance or going through a tough time spiritually, share them some videos. Send them some joy. Send them some happiness. Send them some love. Let them, try to help people up. Because I think people are still like trying to transition out of seasonal depression. It's like a thing. So, thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye. Namaste.